Boss, I want to talk to you about something that could make you a lot of cash. I want to explain to you how to make money flipping electronics.
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million. You know they're coming up to me, cause I'm just the kind of flower they're stinging from the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to explain to you how to make money flipping electronics, boss. I really want you to explain. I want to explain things to you step by step, baby steps. So number one, you want to think about the value. See, when you think about the value, what are we talking about? What affects the value of electronics? Before you start learning about the most valuable electronics, it's helpful to learn what factors affect how much money those items are worth in the first place. So learning about and understanding the following factors will help you become even better at flipping electronics, at buying and selling electronics. So the first thing I want you to think about is the condition of the equipment itself. One of the most important factors affecting the value of electronics is the condition these items are in. If you have items that are in near perfect condition, you can charge higher prices for what you sell. On the other hand, you might be buying used items that need repairs. So don't think that you should avoid buying extensively used or damaged electronics. If you do this, you can still obtain the profits you're looking for by actually partnering with a professional electronics repair person, unless you are really good at DIY yourself. Okay, so condition is number one. The second criterion, the age. So most of the time, the electronics industry moves at a very fast pace, right, boss? Because of this, the items that were brand new and used the latest technology once will soon become older models. So it's a great idea to keep a close eye on how old your electronics are. If you don't keep up with the newest electronics and industry price standards, you could find yourself either undercharging or overcharging your customers, which you don't want anyway. And the third criterion is special edition items. So another thing to watch out for is a special edition item. While they're not easy to find, buying special edition electronics could mean being able to resell them for a lot of cash. In the electronics industry, there are many ways that special editions can happen. Okay, sometimes electronics companies can partner with each other to release special electronics, such as smartphones, tablets, or computers. It's also possible to find special edition electronics made to celebrate another product's release date. So it's all about you doing the research to make sure that you can find that special edition item or those special edition items. Very important. And here are a few hacks I want you to implement if you want to make money flipping electronics. How do you actually flip items for profit? So once you have found items to flip, you want to follow specific steps before selling. Okay, now the list I'm going to give you into this conversation is not exhaustive, but it's a great place to start. So clean up the item. I mean this quite literally. You need to clean up the item. You should wipe screens of dust or fingertips. Get rid of any scuff marks on items. Okay, so you really need to do a lot of things, and you want to remove price stickers and labels, or get some stain remover and scrub it down. It's really important to do that. So depending on your inventory, you want to do it. Do it yourself, or actually hire people. Of course, general wear and tear is a different thing, but take these small steps to make items you're flipping as appealing cosmetically as possible. So you want to restore it to factory settings. Okay, so after cleaning up the equipment, restore it to factory settings. So for consumer electronics and mobile especially, data wiping is important. So if you find smartphones, computers, tablets, and any electronic device that has had a previous owner, it's usually a good rule of thumb to data wipe it and restore it to factory settings. You want to change the batteries, boss. You need to change the battery. So unless it's otherwise specified, people are looking for a clean bill of health when purchasing flipped items, you will definitely want to test what battery health is like on mobile devices and other consumer electronics and then replace them as necessary. For items like power tools, you can find battery replacements on stores like Lowe's or the Home Depot. And you can try to do simple repairs. There are simple repairs and then there are more specialized repairs. You can easily take care of most cosmetic imperfections with a good magic eraser, screen cleaner, etc. But when it comes to technical repairs like a cracked screen, scratches, or broken charging ports, you may want to pay to have a professional look at it. And you can risk damaging the item further or selling a faulty device to your customer. So those are things you really want to think about, okay? And sometimes you can get professional repairs done for things like broken zippers, sole repairs, stain removals, and more. And you want to see what the current going rate is. Very important, okay? Is this a rare and collectible item? How old is that model? Is there a new style on the way? You want to see the current going rates for the items that you want to flip. That way, you can calculate if it will be worth the effort of cleaning it up, listing, shipping, and overall time and energy. And once you do that, try to sell, sell, and sell. You have a lot of places where you can sell. I will explain that later on. Boss, you want to research. When we talk about if you want to flip electronics profitably, you need to research, constantly research it. Now, let's talk about a few items. So, what about smartphones? So no matter where you go or who you are around, most people carry at least one cell phone with them at all times, okay? And as the cell phone began to gradually become more popular, companies around the world began manufacturing innovative smartphones. So here is more information about the most valuable types of smartphones to start finding and flipping. So you have the Apple iPhone. So if you know anything about smartphones, it shouldn't be surprising that Apple's iPhone appears at the top of this list. So since 2007, Apple's iPhone remains one of the best-selling phones in the world. So if you want to start flipping phones, it's worthwhile to try and find iPhones for sale online. Okay, and so one reason that iPhones remain valuable is due to their connection with Apple. For the past several years, Apple remains one of the world's most valuable and beloved companies. So people also like the iPhone because it comes with a wide range of features that are exclusive to Apple's smartphones. So some people prefer to only purchase iPhones due to their security. So in recent years, Apple continues making strides to create and manufacture extremely secure smartphones. You have a Samsung Galaxy, so a company that remains in close competition with Apple is Samsung. With this large corporation manufactures lots of smartphones. Its Samsung Galaxy remains the most popular. So year after year, you'll find that Samsung's Galaxy line of smartphones closely competing with Apple's line of iPhones. You have Google Pixel, very important. Okay, this is a good one too. Okay, it's not really as popular as the iPhone or the Galaxy, but it's a great phone to consider flipping. You also have the OnePlus Pro. Okay, this is also great for flipping. And in terms of tablets, another type of electronic device with a lot of resale potential is the tablet. So these devices are essentially larger versions of smartphones that in most cases cannot send texts or make calls. So you have the Apple iPad. You have again, any Apple product is really great. You have the Samsung Galaxy Tab. Okay, also great for flipping if you want to do that. Also think about the Books tablet. So this is also worth mentioning that the Books tablet is also really great, especially when it comes to flipping. So those are the three categories of devices you might want to think about, flipping when it comes to tablets. Let's think about computers. So when you think about computers, and here I'm speaking about PCs or laptops, okay? And the thing is, and you might be even be watching this video on a computing device such as a PC or tablets. And so when it comes to selling popular computers, you will either be working with laptops or desktop computers, okay? And some electronics distributors will carry both of the previously mentioned electronics. So for desktop computers, you have Lenovo. So one of the fastest rising companies in the world of desktop computers is Lenovo. And this company sells many popular desktop computers that look great and come with all sorts of features. And best of all, Lenovo makes a wide range of computers for people with all types of needs. You have HP. So this is another extremely popular PC company, and the company has a wide range of computing towers that can suit almost anyone's needs. The company also makes a sleek line of all-in-one desktop computers under its Omen gaming line. You have Dell. Okay, Dell is also great when it comes to computers with a good resale potential, and Dell has been in the industry for the last 40 years. That's impressive, wonderful. What about laptops? Now, laptops, you have to think about a few things here. So obviously, not everyone wants to stay in one place while they use their computers. And so to solve this problem, companies came up with the laptop. And a laptop computer typically features everything that a desktop computer has, except that it is smaller and easy to take on the go. Okay, and so basically here you have to think about the Apple's MacBooks. Okay, this is really great in terms of a resale value. You have to think about Lenovo laptops. Okay, so in addition to making popular desktop PCs, Lenovo is also a company behind some of the world's most valuable and popular laptops. You have HP, also another company that sells lots of laptops each year is HP. So you might consider that actually HP is one of the great companies that we talked about when we mentioned PCs. Okay, so this is great. So when you think about the types of devices, electronics devices you want to flip, think about those. Think about those laptops from Apple, from Lenovo, and HP. Those are really, really important. Let's talk about televisions. So computers and smartphones are great electronics devices. However, it's impossible to have a true list of valuable electronics without including the television. While they might be larger and heavier than most types of smaller electronics, your business of flipping electronics can still make a lot of cash by reselling televisions. When you're ready to start buying TVs, we want to look for items from this popular brands. So you have Samsung. So Samsung remains one of the world's leading television brands. One reason why so many people love Samsung television is that they are available in a wide range of styles and sizes. Another reason why the company has so many supporters is because of its will to innovate. Okay, so Samsung currently manufactures many LED, LCD, and QLED televisions. And you also have LG, so you can also find lots of televisions from LG selling for high prices. And the company might be most known for its revolutionary line of OLED televisions, OLED, and many electronics distributors love reselling LG televisions because they have products available for almost anyone. You have Sony also. You need to consider Sony's history in the audio industry, and it should come as no surprise that this company's televisions produce excellent sound. Many of the company's most popular televisions feature Sony's Acoustic Surface Audio Plus. Okay, and if you want to talk about video game consoles, those are really great also when it comes to flipping electronics. You have the Sony PlayStation 5. Okay, so when Sony is now manufacturing popular televisions, they are also spending their time and resources creating some of the best-selling video game consoles. Okay, PlayStation 5. You have the Microsoft Xbox One. This is very popular also, very important. You have the Nintendo Switch. Okay, this is also incredibly popular and can be great for your electronics flipping business. What about accessories for electronics? Well, we have here the headphones. Headphones are really great also when it comes to flipping. Okay, whether you use a tablet, smartphone, computer, or a combination of all these three electronics, you likely also have a pair of headphones to use with this electronics. So a pair of headphones are great for listening to music or videos when you are at home or out in the public. Also, so you also think about Apple AirPods. Okay, this is really great. Those are really popular. And you also think about phone and tablet cases. So those are also great items that you might consider flipping. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about how to make money flipping electronics. You know, people are making a lot of cash in this industry, so we are interested. We want to learn more. So let's talk about location. Where can you buy electronics to start flipping? You've done all the research. You have identified the electronics that you want to buy and resell. So where can you find them? Where can you buy them? Now, you can go to there's a website called Trading Tech. So an important part of having a successful and profitable business is knowing who to partner with. If you want to realize success in the electronics industry, you need to learn about Trading Tech. So since 2012, Trading Tech began as a way for people and companies in the electronics industry to connect and network with each other. Okay, so the thing is that what we love about Trading Tech is that you are able to find amazing deals there. You're able to find a lot of good folks. You can network, you can network with members. Okay, so Trading Tech has members all over the world. This is really important. They have electronics retailers, wholesalers, distributors, refurbishers, and many others in the electronic industry. Okay, and the cool thing is that you're not paying any fees at all. You're not paying any fees at all. So Trading Tech does not charge its members fees for transactions. So whether you are selling electronics or buying them from one of their members, you will not have to worry about transaction fees. And also think about local services. So it's possible to find electronics that you can start flipping locally. There are several popular ways to start buying and selling locally, such as Craigslist, for example, Facebook Marketplace, and Let Go. So these services also allow their users to buy and sell all sorts of items. And how much success you will have on these platforms depends on your ability to identify a densely populated area and your ability to ship products in good condition. Okay, even if you don't live in a popular city, you can still find electronics on these platforms. However, be prepared to either drive or find another source of transportation to get to buyers or sellers. Another potential issue is meeting people in person. Most of the time, meeting someone through these platforms goes smoothly. However, it's understandable to not feel comfortable with meeting someone you don't know. Okay, so before you start using local services to buy electronics to flip, weigh out the pros and cons of this decision. If it sounds like a good potential avenue to source electronics, it's worth trying. On the other hand, there are several other methods for you to buy electronics online without ever having to leave your home. Think about liquidation auctions. Those can be really good also, when it comes to actually finding electronics to flip. Yeah. Another potentially profitable way to start flipping electronics to start finding electronics to flip is by checking out liquidation auctions. Okay. Now, you might also hear these listings referred to as return auctions. At first, liquidated items might not sound like a good thing. However, this is just a term that means a seller, for various reasons, needs to sell items as fast as possible. And some of the world's largest companies, such as Amazon and Walmart, have massive liquidation departments. Okay, items can get liquidated because they were returned, a store needs to make more room, or various other reasons. And the key benefits of checking out liquidation auctions is being able to buy high quality electronics at extremely low prices. That's what you want, right? You want high quality, low prices. Since sellers want these items sold as fast as possible, liquidated electronic listings typically feature great bargains. Now, having said that, it's important to know that most liquidated items will get sold in an auction format. This format means that you and any other interested buyers will need to place a bid on what's being sold. And with auctions, there's always a risk of getting outbid. However, auctions can also provide lots of opportunities to get great electronics for a low price. So liquidation auctions are a great place to start to actually look also. You can also search for electronics distributors online. Yeah, those are great opportunities also. You can use search engines to find electronics distributors online. And out of the previously mentioned ways to find electronics, this one might be the most time consuming. However, if you have a way to actually do the research, this could be also great. With enough time and effort, it's also a great way to find electronics that you can start flipping. If you want to save yourself the time it takes to find and contact electronics vendors, it's just better to become a trading tech member. Because if you do this, you're not spending hours or days on search engines. Instead, by joining the company, you will have everything you need in one convenient place. Okay. And one thing we have seen is that you have a large constellation of avenues when it comes to finding electronics. Okay. And you can find it online or locally. Okay. And by finding and buying these items, you could be on your way to actually owning an extremely profitable business flipping electronics. Okay. This is really important. And always don't forget to network. It's really important to network. Either you network locally or you use online platforms such as trading. You use the Facebook Marketplace. You have Facebook groups. Okay, you can actually join channels on YouTube. You can join groups on Instagram. It's very important to constantly network. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Here is a recap of today's conversation. So I spoke to you about how to make money flipping electronics. So we spoke about the value, so the condition, the age, and special edition items, the hacks, how to clean up the item, restore to factory setting, change the batteries, do simple repairs, see what the current going rate is, and to sell. We spoke about researching smartphones, tablets, computers, laptops, televisions, video game consoles, accessories for electronics, phone and tablet cases. We spoke about location, so trading tech, local services, liquidation auctions, and searching for electronics distributors online. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.